I send out tons of resumes, but I don't really get any responses, and I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I keep revising my resume. I keep looking at job postings. Sometimes I chat a bit with recruiters, but it doesn't work out. I'm fed up and I feel exhausted. There's a kind of weariness that sets in, and that's completely normal. And in reality, this weariness, it's not about saying that it's extremely emotionally charged. That maybe it's really heavy to carry, and so on. In any case, there's an inner friction that builds up at some point. That is, when you put time and energy into something, it always comes with an emotional cost. There's always a burden that you'll have to carry. And so, that means there are bound to be questions that come up during the course of the research. That's completely normal. And thankfully so, because otherwise it would mean we're just robots. But it does raise questions about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it to be effective, to really be relevant, and especially to keep the cost as low as possible. In other words, about efficiency and comfort. And that brings something up. It brings up the question of how do I perform well in my research? How do I avoid spending hours just for the sake of it? How do I work faster? How do I become more authentic in interviews? And not just come in and recite a script because I feel like I'm just reciting a song and I can tell I'm not really present anymore. There's a piece of advice I give very often, which is to say, first, set a specific amount of time. For your research, a precise time, and make sure you enjoy it. It might sound ridiculously obvious, but it's super important. Because setting a specific time means making sure you don't get lost for hours, and enjoying it means making sure you're refueling so you can get back into your research. A few days later, or the next day, and subscribe for more tips.